friends, Kate Smith Course here. Welcome Pisces to your December 2022 tarot reading. So let's dive right in, figuring out what messages your angels want you to know at this time, what they want you to know for the month of December and headed into January. So the first initial messages are High Priestess, Page of Air. Awesome. High Priestess, this is about you might be really connecting with your angels. You might be really getting divine downloads at this time. Trusting your intuition is going to be huge for you this month. And I know that in a lot of tarot readings and videos like this, we hear, trust your intuition, but I really feel like you Pisces are going to be getting a lot of divine downloads. And I feel like Pisces are naturally one of the signs that are a little bit more intuitive anyway. They're a little bit more connected to other realms besides this earthly one that we're on. This card says it's associated with Archangel Hanael, so you might want to work with that archangel if you're into that. And it also says listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. So don't get into the rush of feeling like you need to just go and do. The Page of Air is telling you to be logical about it, to really think about things before you just do it. So I'm also getting a sense that some of you might be feeling a little bit impulsive in the month of December. So this is just that caution from Spirit saying, take a minute to really think about what you want before acting on it. Page of Air says logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. So I feel like there might be something happening that it's telling you to have patience and wait. In this other card, delays, changes to plans, consider what you want before acting, challenging information. So there might be something that you really want, but the information that you're getting about it might be really challenging for you. You might want to reconsider something that you thought that you wanted might be changing. And that's due to intuitive hits that you're getting, and also maybe some things that are happening word of mouth. Air. We also got the Page of Air down here. So the air energy is definitely important for you in the month of December. Air is about thinking, logic, communication. Sometimes it's also about taking action on something. But I think that more than anything, this is telling you to just hold on a second. So this air card is number 26, and it says breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life-bringing energies. Awesome. So I love the imagery on that card. This whole situation might involve another person. You might be waiting on another person, or there might be like miscommunication or conflicting ideas between you and somebody else that you kind of have to work through and use your intuition to say, is this what I really want? Do I really want to continue this thing with this person? That could be anywhere, at home, at work, friendship, family, whatever. So this is reminding you to take a deep breath, enter into life with, I'm seeing entering into life feeling more refreshed. Because when you stop and you breathe, you take that deep breath out, and then you breathe in, take that deep breath out. It's refreshing. It's air is refreshing your life. It's giving you life. So I feel like there is this energetic exchange happening between you and somebody else. So you actually might need to separate yourself from this person very briefly so that you can gather your thoughts and then come back to whatever the situation is, okay? Let's see what other information Spirit has for you for the month of December. That's a lot of cards. I'm just going to take the one that was face down and anything else. Okay. That's much better. Okay, you might feel, we have the Eight of Swords, you might feel like you're kind of trapped in a situation that you don't have a choice here. You do have a choice. You always have a choice. If you remove that blindfold, you will see that you are free. You have free will. You can make whatever decision feels best and right for you. And Pisces, I know that you're very giving and generous, and you always want to help other people. You want to be doing for others, but oftentimes it's at the detriment to yourself. So putting yourself first is going to be important for your mental, emotional health in December, okay? We have 2 8 cards. So if you want to look more into the numerology of number 8, feel free to do so, because 8 could be an important number for you. It could be December 8th, or it could also be just the energy of 8. We also have the 8 of Pentacles, and this is about consistency and routine. So Spirit is here to say that coming up with being consistent is important, whether that's consistently showing up for yourself, or maybe showing up for other people. This could also be about learning. Maybe you're deciding to take a new course, learn something new. It could also be about routines. So maybe coming up with some type of new routine, or shifting your routine so that it's more suited to your needs or what your life is looking like at this time. So any of those might be making sense. If you own your own business, or maybe you're taking some type of creative adventure, we have the Queen of Wands here. This is usually my card for entrepreneur energy. And I know that's not how everybody interprets this card, but I think that as a tarot reader, we all come up with our own version of what certain cards mean to us personally. So this is my entrepreneur card. If you own your own business, you might be going back to school for something, or you might be doing some personal research on it, something like that. You're not confined to what you're doing right now. You're having the ability to open up. And I feel like a lot of you have maybe gotten some divine downloads on how you can do that. If that's not related to work or career, it could also be about something creative. I mean, it's the Wands energy, fire, passion, creativity. So maybe you're feeling really inspired to start. Maybe you're really into arts and crafts. Maybe you're starting your arts and crafts again. And maybe through doing this, you're feeling like you're opening yourself back up. Maybe you have something to do that requires a lot, that's quite time consuming. I'm also hearing that. So you might get this creative burst of energy where you're checking a lot of things off your list. I feel like some of you might be waiting, like procrastinating, or waiting until the last minute to do something. And Spirit is telling you, get on it now. Start this now. If you need a burst of creative influence, I believe it's Archangel Jophiel. Really great one to work with for some creative inspiration if you're looking for that. So one last message here for you, Pisces. What is the last message that Spirit has? That one came right out at the bottom. The one to stay behind. Quieting the mind, number 32. Okay, so I really feel with this one that it's important for you to allow yourself that moment to go within, to get quiet, and to not be listening to outside opinions and influences regarding a certain situation that you might be in. I feel like there's too much chatter. You're trying to please too many different people. And so quieting your mind, finding time to spend just by yourself, whether you're meditating, you're just spending that time alone, whatever it might be, you've got to find that time to quiet the mind. So I'm going to turn to this page in the book to see if there's any other important information. Key concepts, meditation as a commitment. So that could be part of it too. Maybe you're starting a meditation journey. High Priestess, definitely that more divine energy. So meditation as a commitment. The need for silence. Peace within. Peace within. Despite chaotic outer conditions, letting go of the monkey mind, and mindfulness. So I feel like sometimes your mind is bing, bing, binging all over. And so what it's saying is taking that time to get real still, get real quiet is going to definitely be beneficial for you. Life is chaotic, busy, loud, and overwhelming. Some days, all that noise is like a roar of thunder echoing around you, and it feels as if you're being pummeled by a rainstorm. Isn't this why we take vacations? To get away to somewhere peaceful? In spite of the surrounding din of the world, today you need to slow down and find a bit of peace. So go ahead and take a deep breath right now. Make a commitment to be still, if only for 5 minutes. Count your breaths and be mindful of every one of them. Know that you have all the time in the world to do things that need doing. Everything is perfect as it is. So sometimes when there's a lot of stuff, a lot of things that I need to accomplish, a lot of things going on in my life personally, I make a list, I write it down, I get it on paper, I get it out of my mind. Then I will sit down and do a meditation. Maybe I only have time for 5 minutes. 5 minutes is all I need to feel a little bit more refreshed. If you don't know what to do for a meditation, find a guided meditation. YouTube is filled with them. 5-minute guided meditation on energy clearing, and guaranteed you will come out feeling a little bit more refreshed, especially if you write down all of those monkey mind things. Allow your mind to wander. You can do stream of consciousness writing, and then you can go about your day, go about your meditation, and allow yourself a little bit more peace of mind there. You don't have to do an hour-long meditation to feel the benefits, okay? You can just do 5 minutes if that's what your day allows for. Our core beliefs about the world originate in our thoughts and feelings, which then become our perceptions. If our thoughts are all over the place, that is how we will experience the outer world. But what if the outer world didn't matter at all? What if at our center, there were a place that is always calm, where the mind doesn't have a million things to say, where problems and challenges aren't nearly as important as we think they are? Today requires you to take an internal break and go to that silent space to regroup. Meditate on the stillness within. Choose a peaceful mind and nothing else. You will be amazed by how easily everything falls into place once you do. Huge message for you there is to find the time to go within, because outside life may be a little bit chaotic at this time. So you taking a moment for yourself is going to be huge. Also, Pisces, don't procrastinate. If there's something that you need to get done by the end of December, get on it now, okay? But thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful month of December, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye. One last thing I forgot to talk to you about, Pisces, is what crystal would be good for you this month, and it is selenite. So I asked the angels what crystal would be most beneficial for Pisces in the month of December, and they definitely told me selenite, to clear and recharge, clear and recharge. So if you want to work with selenite, you can lay it next to your, on your nightstand as you're going to bed, and just set the intention: as I'm sleeping, this is clearing and charging my energy. You can do a meditation with it. You can always wear it so that throughout the day, maybe you have a piece of selenite jewelry, maybe throughout the day it's clearing and charging you. So hopefully this helps you, Pisces.